Hello, So, mountable spud guns is what we're going to be after today. And if I remember, mountable spud guns is bananas. We'll just zip over to the trader and have a look-see. But yes, we will be looking for bananas to get mountable spud guns. And then go and fight stuff. Hey guys, how you going? I do apologise. 10 minutes later than scheduled. I thought I told it for half past, but it turns out I didn't. I told it at quarter past. So a little bit late there, but my bad. It's not been a long time. It's only been like 3 days, 4 days. 3 days. What day is it? Tuesday for me. Literally just started, Prince. So you're all good. Haven't missed much. Mountable spud guns. They are bananas. Jolly good. Okay. This tank steering vehicle is good and all, but he's not very, doesn't like to turn. I think we might need to change this up at some point. Dude, that pizza was magical. So when you buy a pizza from a takeaway around here, it's really oily. There's quite a bit of fat on it and stuff. But that homemade pizza was just beautiful. The best thing about it is you can put on what you like. So you're in complete control of all your ingredients and everything. Just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's ultra cool. Super special. I don't think. No, it was off. It was off. I'm just surprised that my health and my water weren't going down. So that is blueberries. Oh, that's harvesting. It's planted. Magical pizza. You know what I mean. We don't have any banana seeds. I wonder if we've got any back at base. How's everybody been anyway? Like I say, it's been a couple of days. Has everybody been good? Everybody been keeping well? Banana seeds. Pineapple, broccoli. Why not have any banana seeds? I got one banana seed. Ooh. One in there as well. We got 2 banana seeds. Okay. So let's put the nanas in there. We'll do some tomatoes while we're at it. Actually, because it takes that, let's do that first. And we will do bananas. And then if there's any leftovers, then we'll ask it to do oranges. Hopefully that will be good. And that'll work wonders, maybe. How's everybody been anyway? You guys been good? Been keeping well? I'm thinking we're going to change this up as well. I know I've got built like base basically around this thing, but I think we can slim it down. And we can include... Well, we can include a few things, really. Really doesn't like to turn this guy. All the weight's over the back end, so it doesn't take corners very good. I think we might do that while we wait, actually, because what is happening? There's no time progression either. Okay, it's not time progression. Is it time progress or something? What's the command for the time progression? Sometimes this world works when I load it in, sometimes it doesn't work. That's time progress. Scale is set to off. What? Okay, so I've tried God mode. God mode is off. Time progression is now moving in the right direction. I don't know what is going on here. Nothing that I expected to happen anyway, but we're good. Greetings and salutations, Cube. How you going? Ooh, cliffside house, hey? What's the other side of the cliff? Is it just grass? Is it like this cliff over here behind me? Or does it lead somewhere? Do you have like a, I don't know, a lake, pool, something cool kicking around? I think, right, let's cut to the chase with this. We are going to look at redoing this. The whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle. Well, that's a new way to get into base. Oh, nice. Flying into base is a trick in itself. Fair play. Okay, so do we have enough resources for more cutting blades? That's a good question. How's it going, John? People will be able to see into it if it's all made out of glass. Get rid of the lights. They took up a lot of unnecessary room. Cube, you do know that you can fight the age restrictions pretty easy. You can like what's it in the YouTube studio? There's when it's age restricted, drops down an age restricted content box. There's a little, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. There's a little thing under the age restricted bit that says that you can challenge it. All you got to do is click in there and say like that it's a game and that there's no reason for it to be age restricted. It doesn't go against any of the guidelines, and 9 times out of 10 you'll get it overturned. A lot of my Call of Duty shorts get age restricted originally, and I just literally send them an email sort of saying, what are you doing? And then it gets manually reviewed. It can take between, 20 minutes to a couple of hours. So it is a little bit frustrating in that respect. But in all honesty, it's easy to get it overturned. It's a manual review process. It takes a little bit of time, but when they realise it's game content and you're not going against the guidelines, it gets opened up to anything. Still can't seem to appeal it. It's interesting. It should be able to be appealed really easily. The only thing you should worry about it is obviously it's going to restrict how many views it will be able to get simply because it's age restricted content, which is a bit crappy. I didn't think you did. I thought you could just appeal. It's sucky if you do need 1,000 subs. That's really naff. That's really naff indeed. Like that's a great way to kind of hamper creators. I genuinely thought that it was something that anybody could do. I think that's the middle line. That's going to be top heavy like that. Because then I want to put this on the back. On here. Which way are you going to face? The other way. Why does that not look centered? It is centered, right? No, it's not. There's one block there. But that's 2 blocks that way. That's 2 blocks that way. Oh, because it's not centered. Aha. There we go. No, my PC does not have RTX. I'm kind of making a minor. I'm just changing what we already had just to make it a little bit more realistically practical. I know you can dispute copyright claims no matter what your channel's at, but I don't know. I'd have thought the same would apply for age-restricted content. Age-restricted content cube is anything that they deem as being 18 plus, which is a very strange one. I do not play Minecraft. One of my friends is trying to get me involved in it, but it's just not something that... Tried it a couple of times. I've tried it a couple of times, but I'm just not sure about it, if I'm honest. I've got... Let's put the fruit in there and then we'll take the seeds. We can put the seeds in here. Take something to eat. Then we can turn that off and hopefully it'll all go well. Wait, I built a step to get out of here. Here we are. How we going, Mitt? We're doing pretty well today. So you're not think... Oh, you're right. It's not going to get this one, is it? That's what you're saying, Cube. If I turn it a long ways, though. If I turn it that way and get it centered. Great one. That should get it there, though. Longer than I wanted it to be, but needs must. Needs must. Can I connect any bits of wood here? No. Okay. And on the back there. Can I not build on? Kind of screwy. I thought I could build on the side of this. Guess not. Okay, that is where it is. Okay. It is what it is. As far as I'm aware, there is no way to send pictures in chat. Ah, so I can't weld that to that then. Is that what I'm being told here? It seems so, if that's in the way anyway. Huh. I thought you could connect on these. Connect to the sides, but not the front. Oh. Okay. I wanted that there because I was going to put the engine behind it, wasn't I? Never mind. Put that. Need somewhere for the logic to go. Need somewhere for the wheels to go. So let's bring this up. Get some wood. Ooh. Ooh, we've got so much stuff to put on this. I'm not giving myself enough room. That's a good point. If I end up covering up the connection point, I'm going to mess myself up, aren't I? Well, that's certainly different. Wasn't expecting the saddle to kind of hold everything up. Maybe I should drive this from the back, you know? Sit here. So then it can have as many button blades on the front as we need. You guys losing all Cube's money again? Might not be able to see it over there. Well, it might be alright. It's not very centered, but it might be alright. I do not have a stream, yeah, you know what I'm saying, a schedule. I just stream when I'm available. YouTube time is going to be sort of here, there, and everywhere. It's not ideal, I understand that, but it's the best I can do with what I have. I guess the easiest way to explain it is my streaming schedule is probably about half an hour from when I put a button up to go. He is right, though, Scrap Survivor, don't be spamming. Fives and we got threes, haven't we? Do threes. Pack ourselves up with a few more wheels. Got two level 5, one of these 5-sized wheels down there. Ooh, that's it. Want to bring this up a bit. We also need to have him a bit of a thick boy. Right. Bit skinny these wheels really. Could do with getting the thicker ones. Could do that. Do rear wheel steering, hopefully. All the weight will be on the back end. Maybe if we come here as well. Where's that? Ooh. The farm has been detected. It'll be interesting. Probably won't work, and I get that it won't work. Oh, looky who the cat dragged in. How's it going, Garrett? Nice to see you checking your points at least, rather than just stalking in the darkness. It's been quiet without you. It has been quiet. Need 2 more bearings. Ooh, you need some fuel. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's interesting. It's an interesting use of the Succomatic. Very interesting use of the Succomatic. It's also very powerful. I was going to use it to hold the refinery crate down once, but it was way too powerful. It sort of ended up almost sucking half of the world away. We need an engine on this. Not going to go very far without it. Aha. We're stuck on the rock. Doesn't have much grunt when it's a 2-wheel drive. You always drop in a stream to say you're bored. I don't understand it. Are you coming here just to tell everybody you're bored? Do you come here because you're bored, or are you bored because you're here? Push that thing! Are you crazy? Could do with some sort of suspension, perhaps. Or a little bit light. I need bearings, that's what I was coming here for. Can't find my chest. There we go. Bearings, anybody? Yes. Controllers, they'll stay. Put the suspension in here for now. Might need that later on. Here we go. Big grinders or little grinders? Medium grinders. Lots of level 2 metal. That'll do. Oh dear. I mean, you know, cube, anything is possible. That's got a little bit more go to it. Still doesn't like to turn, though. To lay off the power to turn. The good old scrap mechanic power tweak. Wait a minute. Look how off-center that is. That looks wrong. Why was nobody telling me I wasn't building straight? No. Gotcha. Let's go. Let's go, team. Let's go. There we go. License there. Okay, go forwards. Doesn't seem to have enough power now. I mean, I did turn the engine down. I get that, but it's all right. Slow and steady wins the race. We'll see where we get to, whether or not we need suspension. Medium cutters. They are a little bit more blocks than I thought they were. Oh, we need ember. Ooh. Am I going to be better off putting this on pipe? Let's put it on the lift. Put this on pipe to rotate the cut wheelie bit, or am I going to be better off just putting it direct onto the 90? Or am I going to be better off just Putting it straight out and running a long line of them over even. Let's have a look at that way. You guys are crazy with your heisting. Don't lose all your points, guys. Be careful now. Some people do not have much luck with this heist thing. Many pipes, I thought I built loads of them. Back up here. Need that right now. Cool. Ooh, where am I going? What should we do with the drunkards? Ah, Ember, of course. Literally just looked there and I can't even remember. Get rid of them for now. We don't need bearings. Cube, you must have some of the worst luck of anybody that I know. Especially when it comes to these heists, man. It's just really not good. Right, Ember Run, Ember Run, Ember Run. Set this thing up to do a load of fuel while we're out. Take this chest with me. This little fella, he's not doing anything right now. And we'll also take a load of this. Fuel up the miner. Do the miner king. Let's go get some stuffs. Actually. Ooh, don't roll it. Never mind. It's ready to harvest yet? Oh, not yet. That's alright. I thought he got inside. He did not get inside. It's close. GG. The heists only work if there is 2 or more people. As for how they work, I honestly don't know. I think there's a percentage chance. But I don't know how it calculates all the numbers when everybody's in, to be fair. I wonder if this game will ever stop lagging when you load in a chunk. I do have a lot of suspension. I've got a lot of suspension that I don't use as well, and a lot of suspension that I do use. It's a bit backwards, a bit crazy, but I think that's me all over, really. Hey Anton, how you going? Do you think with Chapter 2 they'll add the fire into the game that it actually works? Yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you now then? 12? 13? Seems that we've got quite a young audience. Doesn't let many people come away victorious this heist, does it, by the looks of it? The only thing different to this heist and the other heist is the word, and everything else is still the same. I don't know, it can hurt you, can't it? Yeah, it can hurt a person. Just can't do anything else. That was a little bit posty. Ooh. 14 now. Oh, jeez, you're old, boy. You're old. Garrett's been checking the numbers. There you go, Cube. Look, see what Garrett's putting in there. That'll maybe help you keep hold of some points. 2 people is a loss, 3 people, only 1 or 2 can win. So you want to go in when there's at least 4 people going to go at it. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Need to get me some food before I die, let alone when I'm beating up haybots. I don't know if I've got the points to, Garrett. I don't know if I've got the points to join. You don't believe in luck. What do you believe in then? Hard work. I am not going to join a heist with 20 points, Garrett. Are you crazy? Maybe if I put a happy hour special on. By the way, if I do that again, it won't be lasting as long as it does. It'll be a happy hour special that lasts like a minute or 2 raids. That was insane last time. Does it have lights on it? It does have front lights. tell you what, let's drive it over. Make a lot more sense to take it with us. Not gonna lie, in terms of aesthetic, I like the Ember at night. It looks pretty cool. Might not be looking so great on stream, but for me in the game, I don't know. It's a nice little contrast in the bright yellow, orange glow of the Ember and the purple of the night sky. Looks pretty cool. I think it favours people in the southern hemisphere. In the east, by the looks of this. How's it going, Corey? Did you get anything good for your birthday? Or are you hoping to get something good? Or are you just happy and content with how things are? Nah, you're good. We're just Ember harvesting. I know, right? Silly question. Will it ever stop lagging? Sure. Sure it will. At some point. When we've all got the world's supercomputer, we can all play Scrap Mechanic on that, then we might stand a chance. But until then... That's school for you, my guy. Enjoy it though, honestly. Unless you land a job where you work yourself straight off the back of coming out of school, it doesn't get any better. Not for a little while, anyway. Even if you find a job that you enjoy, I think there's always a dread of working the hours you don't get to pick. Never seen the flowers, actually. Whoa. .5 times speed. That's a good little trick that Cube's chucking in there. Like, if you guys get an ad or something, you just whack the stream speed up to 1.5. Because I'm not constantly yapping all the time, you'll probably be able to catch up and you won't miss too much. In all fairness. It's Scrap Mechanic at the end of the day. There's a lot of grinding that goes on in between any actual happenings. So to fast forward through that, I'm not going to hate you for it. A controller? Ah, controller. Yes, alright. I got Scrap Mechanic on the brain. I was thinking, what would you do with a controller? But obviously, yeah, gaming controller. Makes sense. My bad. We'll get that update soon. Give it another couple of months and it'll be here. Spastic Cube, I appreciate that you make. I appreciate that you saying that if you speed it up too much, it makes it sound funny. Give me a little bit of confidence. Don't sound stupid in the first place. The irony there is how much I stumbled over trying to get that out, but that's part of the fun, right? That's why I couldn't understand the kill. I was so confused. I was like, what's he gonna do with one of these? Like, I don't know. Slow day in the office. I thought saw blades did. If they don't, that's... well, that's logic for you. But I thought they did. I'm sure that I ran at them before with saw blades. Unless it's all changed. Which is also a possibility. Hate the shape of a controller, be interested. Different flavors for the different like coloured lights and the buttons and stuff, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's fair. And there's a... I just heard a farmer. Oh, of course I did. Hello. Huh, fair enough, Jonathan. That's pretty sure. I could be wrong, like... don't get me wrong, I'm quite happy to be wrong on this. Sometimes things work for me in this game that don't work for other people and vice versa, but... what are you doing to that little... oh, they're after the wok now. Sea woks? I don't think they'll put sea woks in. Be interesting. Gotta train hard if you want to be in a Smash tournament. Train real hard. Nearly got a full chest. They'll probably tease... where are we? We're nearly at the end of January, right? They'll probably tease something around Valentine's Day, so February the 14th. Might put something out, or towards the end of February, maybe. I mean, the dev blogs are as the dev blogs are as consistent as the game, so. Go back to base and see if we can make a saw blade, and then I'll bring it out. I'll see it's free for now. I think one of my engines is faster than the other now. Whee! And dead. Half cow, half alien, half fisher. Yeah, it was quicker. Maybe that'll steer a bit better now. Nah, it still wants to pull to the right unnecessarily. I mean, I have my lift. My lift deals with flipping. About the only thing that I do have. I haven't bothered to engineer anything into the game, into my vehicles to deal with it. Even just driving straight would be a helpful start, but... Looking good? We're looking good. Alright. Wagon tail. Yeah, long way to get with them bananas that we need. Can he reach it, Captain? There we go. Bananas, bananas. And in here. So in theory, right, if I put bananas at the front of the queue, that means it'll do bananas. That's the way that the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Oranges. Where's the oranges? Can I not pick up oranges? Oranges. And then do that. Blah, 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 blah. Happy days. Alright. There's a lot of blueberries. Why would you effing chat for a tote bot? Tote bots deserve it. Don't pay them your respects. Cube, a very heavy underbelly. Low center of gravity. Low center of gravity should keep the weight low, which again should, in huge inverted commas, stop you from flipping over. That's one way. I need a chest. A lot of should in that sentence, don't get me wrong, but that car really doesn't drive like I wanted it to. That's the problem. It's, yeah, I'll leave that there, actually. We were doing metal, weren't we? Look how many blades we're going to fit in here. I bet there's an odd number. I should have looked at that before I tried to do anything. Pipe work? No pipe work. Take 2 slices. What would its flavor be if it was like wok and bee cow and fish and all sorts? Like, what's going to be the dominating flavor? Ooh, okay, so that can't go there because it's going to hit that blade. That is going to be interesting. I don't know. It could be okay. Tell me why it isn't okay and I'll think about it. Fair enough. A little bit of gator. Hey Cube, you know if it tasted like crocodile, would you wash it down with Gatorade? It's a kind of serpent turf. Very strange serpent turf at that. It's a fake wok, it'll be fine. Corey, what's your favourite pie? It says your name that you like pie. Which pie do you like? Looks like somebody's punched his nose right into its eyes. I just had my lunch. I had a real early lunch so I could get on stream a bit earlier today. Trying to sort of reclaim my sleeping pattern back into some sort of normality, but it's just not happening very well. So I'm waking up just in time to try and get a really late breakfast or a really early lunch. Kind of, I don't know. It's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, I bet you'll like a nice warm apple pie, right? Pumpkin's the devil. Mama says. Mama says. Jonathan coming in with the jokes right here. Mr. 3.141592, right? Something like that. I am no father. Maybe one day. But not right now. My life has to find some willing volunteer before that can kind of happen. They aren't going to spin round. This could be a problem. You and you. Past this. Spinella, Spinella. Oh, they do kind of spin alright. We'll have to see when it's connected. If it bumps, I'll just bring it out another pipe. It'll be good. As in a sweet potato pie is awful, or just sweet potato in general is awful? If you're talking about sweet potato in general, you need to leave the stream. Sweet potato is beautiful. That was a joke. Please don't leave. I need every view I can get. You can't put Cube down as the bad influence. He's an encouragement rather than a... How's it going, Tyler? Thanks for dropping by, my guy. One more. One more. I might get 3 more out of this. Maybe, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. Where does it keep going? Pretty sure it keeps finished by now, right? Right, that's finished something. Here we go. Maybe we won't get one more in. Sucra blah. Better put that on the left. Else we're not going to get the other one in. Right, did we make another one? Let's double check. No, there's no more in here, unless my eyes are deceiving. I need to be able to build one of those and one of those. So we can build that one. Build this as a little old test for Jonathan, see if we can make it work. Bunion's good. Onion and sausage pie. So another busy day then, Tyler. Really, a little bit of school, a little bit of work and stuff. Not too bad. Take it easy. Hope it goes well at the dentist, mate. That's pretty true, Cube. That is pretty true. It's a good way of putting it. 37. How am I going to rotate this? We will take ourselves one of these. Some wood. Do I have any bearings? Left my bearings at home. There we go. Lost me bearings. Ting. Alright, cool. In the interest of science, I shall build this out here. Zoom it up. Level 5 controller button switch. Right. For the tests. And we've already got max connections for the seat, so the button doesn't work yet. That's okay, we'll just take off one of the buttons that we don't need. We're testing the old saw blade on the embers. Just for my own peace of mind as much as anything else as well, because I'm pretty sure it worked for me. But now I want to double check. Les embers. Number 3, you've got to be removed from seat. Which way was that one on? There we go. Right. So the saw blades are spinning, and the ember trees are there. You might be right, or you might be wrong. It does do it. You just gotta jiggle it a bit. We'll find more trees to prove it was not a fluke. Just got to keep in contention with the tree, I guess. Contention is the right word. This isn't really the right vehicle to do it with, but it does. Just got to rub it up right. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. Like I say, it might be the experience that you're having on your world. Sometimes I have given people advice on stuff that has worked on my world, and they've gone and tried it and it won't work on theirs because scrap mechanic. But for me it works. Either that or it was a clever ruse to get me to do it rather than hack it away with a hammer. Now if that was true, fair play my man. That one's not going to break, is it? No, that's a silly tree stump that's right in the way. In the sea. You want to fight? Not the fuel tank, though. Not the fuel tank. Not the fuel tank. Be gone with you, evil bots. How are you going to get that back up if you roll it, Peter? They do take a little bit of... What am I stuck on here? You do take a little bit of something. You gotta rub it right, like a tree, but it seems a little bit trickier to stay in the right spot to get the drill on. I don't know how it's different collisions to a normal tree or what, but anyway, it's just a test. Out of here we go. Consistently broken is about right. I do not have dev mode on, but I am running a mod, so I don't know if the mod has anything to do with it, but I remember that I was able to break embers without the mod on. So it might just be I don't know, it could be a number of factors, let's be honest. Number factor being scrap mechanic. It is indeed vanilla. Sorry, it is indeed the fan mod, but like I say, when I tried it originally, when I originally got it to do it, I did it without any mods. But yeah, I realised as I was showing you, it was a very unfair test. Not a great source of information. Oh, SpongeBob. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So, that's okay. W, A, S, and D, right? Why is your team sports teacher a godsend? You can remove your message. You can like unsend your message. Take it easy, Jonathan. Let me know how it goes. I'll be interested to see if it's a vanilla thing or if it's a, you know, a mod thing or what's going on there. I do have the dev mode available, but I'd rather not use the commands. I'm trying to avoid using the commands on this, if possible. Maybe I could put that on suspension a little bit. I mean, if it's bouncing around like it is doing now, and I've got lots of spare suspension currently. Do I have any sports suspension is a no. Wow, that actually welded on there for a change. Did it? Did it? Oh, maybe it did. Dark horror. That's the first time suspension has worked like that for me. Whenever I've tried to weld it, it's never worked. I'll have a sandwich. What are you making? Hope it's a good one. We can test this out. I feel we should need to lift up the stuff, maybe. Otherwise we're going to catch on the floor. Gluten is very much real. Woo! And now I've got a tree for a helmet. A mobile camouflage. Camouflage. Yeet! That's better. We need a rock to go rock around. Choo-choo! How have I been live for like an hour? I don't get it. Really don't get it. I just come in, sit down and chill. You guys turn up and we have a quick chat, and 4 hours later, like... Wait, what's happened to this? This is starting to grow again. Eh? Well, Corey, that cannot be possible. I'm sure you did. I have all faith in this tiny little community that we've got going on here. I need to turn the engine up a notch just so I can catch these boys. Oh, they played sneaky, sneaky games. Please, Mr. Haybot, let me beat you up. I need a drink. Ew. Grinding for component kits in this game is all the fun, right? Is that not what we do for fun? Just me? Not even. Why can I not pick up this lag? Gotcha. Right, somewhere around here, there's some wood that I've just knocked down a bit. Where did it go? That's near the other redwood. Awesome. Oh, don't worry about it, Super Peter. I know that, I get a couple of very frequent viewers who are quite away from their 30s, shall we say. So I appreciate not all of my viewers are young. I seem to hit at kind of broad end of the spectrum, so. My main audience, according to the YouTube statistics, is around 18 to 25. So you are correct, not all my audience is children's. I guess just because of when I stream at the moment, because of the way that the world's going on, it's easier for the kids to get in and watch it than it is for parents. Or adults, shall we say, not parents. Parents puts a specific agenda on somebody. It's all good. It's kind of an on-running trend, I guess. I can see where little PewDiePie runs into it with his old way of his channel being for 9-year-olds, you know. Hey, Jonathan, don't worry about it. Some of us entered the world bold, you know. Having no hair still doesn't dictate your age. I think I need to upgrade my seat. I do not want him to be able to get up there. What level are we on your seat? Level 4. Upgrade to level 5 might give me a little bit more of a turning circle on this. I mean, I know we're basically saying our pivot points towards the back end, but... Ooh, hey, wait. Every man and his dogs come out of the trees now. Everybody talking about what kids do to you. Kids and marriage seem to be the worst things that you can ever go through in life as a guy, by the looks of it. Everybody says that happily married and stuff. Ah, crumbs. I need a chest, don't I? I just realised I wasn't pinning down the wood anymore. Crunch. So I would like one of these. In fact, he'll do nicely. You, my friend. Typical. Sit that way up. Do. Ah, beautiful! Like it was made to go there. Why is he empty? There we go. Unless... Ooh. If I make a 6-way tube at the end here, and then bring it out and round, I can put chests on here. Or even if I use a 90, I can put chests on here, and then use a wireless transfer tube to yeet stuff back to base when we get here. Right now, chest is fine. Chest is good enough. Yeah, okay. I did go out here because I was looking for a rock stack that I'm pretty sure is out in all them trees somewhere. Unless I took it down the other day. Uh-oh. Might need to put the cutting thing on some sort of uppy downy to get it out of the way a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of legs. Ow. The thing with the filters though is you think if I'm doing stone, scrap metal, level 1 metal, scrap wood, and what is it, level 1 wood, that's 5 different things already that you can run through a miner. That filter chest's all good, but you start to get too many things that you need to filter and not enough room for filtered chests. could just put the wireless onto the chest. It's quite a bulky thing. It'd stick out one way or the other. But I'm also just thinking if I'm not at base, and if I take this thing out, like how quick is this going to fill up? Not really, is it? Let's be honest. Ah, fair play. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Bananas, bananas, bananas. It's going to take us a while to get these bananas planted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on and do the conga. And down we go. We need to do a fruit run. I bet that's the same chest, is it? Same chest. Can't jump. There we go. Naga Farm Progress is the latest video that I put out yesterday. Where we go from there, I'm unsure. I've had a couple of ideas that say put 2 planting machines in so you can spin it at faster speed. But honestly, I don't know where to go with it. There we go. Right, does this have a chest on here? It does. Ah, magic! It's like I've started to prepare things properly. Fuel? You don't have a fuel tank, do you? No. Take a bit of fuel with me. What can we fit on here? We do 4, wasn't it? 4 by 8. Okay. I haven't minded anything out near the starting base, to be fair. Yeah, I think you're right, Cube. I think I was overthinking how many materials and stuff I'd actually managed to pump out. The mobile phone. Like. Cheers, Garrett. Need one more. Do I have one more stack of blueberries? Yeah, we do. We'll take the 6 with us so we've got something to munch on the way. Let's go. We're rolling. Small PP. Floor gang, our roof. Depends on what headset you've got. I have I bought a bit of an expensive one, and it has this wicked little thing in it where it puts the ear bit that goes around your ear. It kind of puts a little dint in it, so it goes over your glasses arm, so it doesn't squash your glasses into your face. It's pretty comfortable, to be fair. I wear this at the minute. I'm wearing this about 18 hours a day. I've never played VR. The sounds are pretty quiet for me in game, I'm not going to lie, so they're probably going to be really quiet on the stream. I don't think I've muted the audio. It's just really quiet. Hopefully when I start blinging the blueberries in, it might be a little bit louder maybe. You guys might hear it that way around. Bye. Some people like to take it easy when they eat, you know? Not everybody wants to screw up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, maybe Cube. Maybe. Ah, no. I forgot about that. And mine has just wasted some of them. Tyler, go to PC Arts Picker. Type that into Google and you'll come to a website. Hopefully you'll come to a website. It's pretty good. So if you've got the idea of like, if you know, it basically, first off, it tells you everything that you need in a PC. So it gives you a massive like list of items that you need to fill in. And then you can like go and select sort of like what you need or what you've got. And it will bring up items that are compatible. That's the way that I built mine. Nikhil, I don't know. We're looking at trying to get enough bananas so that we can get the mounted spud gun at the minute. So it's just something that takes a little bit of time is all. Patience is a virtue. No, I don't have a radio on this vehicle. This is one of the very few. It's very quiet without it though, isn't it? Eerie. Don't like it. Super quiet. I'll type it in chat. It'd be easier to type it. Bit slow up the hill. Stay quiet, guy. Is that the legit Garrett? Oh, it's my little underneathy thing to stop me bottoming out. Oh, that's not good. Using magic, that's how. Ooh. use a dual screen and you get some alt and tabbing going on, and you go and roll. This is too fast now. I'm going to roll it over. The two notches are just so different. One's too slow and the next notch up is just too fast. Oh, fair play. I've never heard of that one. Choice is yours. I use Ryzen. I've always used Ryzen. I know many other people use Intel. They've always used Intel. It's very competitive against Intel now. And the price is a lot better. Do you get... What's the question? I suppose the question is the performance that you get out of the Intel that much better to warrant the price difference? Raisins. Raisins and sultanas. Oh, just brush the side. Squeeze it in. There you go. It's a shame that this isn't bananas. It would have been really helpful. Need more than a supercomputer to run scrap mechanics sometimes, it feels. Look at some of the cool stuff that people are building and then the lag that hits them when they're just trying to do what should be simple things. It's so sad. So many so many good designs are overrun by bad frames. It's not cool. Please don't have anybody inside. That's all the bananas I have. This is holding up really well now. I'm happy. Don't do it. There we go. Ah, they've not grown. I thought they'd have grown by now. Apparently not. Yeah. Build for the most intensive game. That's could be an interesting outcome. Get a thread ripper for a It's not a gurney, you guys, I tell you. It's not some sort of hospital chair. It's just a bunch of bullies, you lot are. Now then, what am I trying to do? I've got my weird little thing made up over here. And we can fit him onto that, and that's all that sorted. Wait, why? Oh, clever. Why don't I go looting anymore? What would I go looting for? 1 minute you're telling me to go get a load of guns, the next minute you're telling me you want me to loot. Like, what do you want? Go looting's great for like legs and stuff and component kits, but at the minute I don't need any more component kits. If it comes to a point when I do need component kits, then I'll have to go looting for them. But looting for the sake of having an over-saturated storage is just, it's a little bit pointless to me. I've got quite a few component kits and stuff anyway at the minute. Got a load of pistons that I made that I didn't need to make because I had some already, which I can unmake, so it's not a bad thing. Just tweak this up a little bit. Do it by an extra 10 degrees. Better. Loot horde survive. It's like sounds like it's 7 days to die with that kind of altitude. That's why I play survival games that are a little bit more real worldy. Oh dear. You know what? I've got a cunning plan. I'm going to get rid of these. And we're going to make them chunkier. Want to build 5x2s. Are 5x2s a thing? I bet they're not. I bet it goes up to 7s, doesn't it? Just do 5x2s. We win. Oh, we win. Do some plastic. Do some blue. Garrett, what are you going on about this Dyson Sphere program? That's like the second time I've heard you mention it, but I have no idea what it is. It could be some massive meme that I don't know anything about. It could be some game. It could be some contraption. You're gonna have to help a brother out here. Yeehaw. Flyers are difficult. They really are difficult. There's a lot of balance and stuff involved in a flyer, and it's not something that my mind can wrap around. Weight distribution and all this kind of stuff. It's a game. Okay. Interesting. That's better. They look like they're more capable. I have wheels that can handle my machine a little bit better now. Where's the other leg? There was one floating around. There it is. Gotcha. I can pick it up without getting squashed. Really work. And this still isn't grown. Why have you still not grown? That's like the free gas right now is like the bed spawn. Remember when everybody was, well, people are using their beds as a spawn location, they put it on their vehicle. Ah, nuts, I just broke my defenses. The devs turned around and said that they were going to make a bed have a spawn limit. Everybody didn't like that idea. Luckily, so far anyway, they haven't put it in. Hopefully they don't ever put it in. Yeah. Excuse me. Do we have bananas? We only got 4 bananas. Have we not got more than 4? Slightly disappointing. Did I not pick up? I did pick up bananas. Carrots. Fire brigade. Fire brigade. I must have more bananas somewhere along the lines. It's got to, man. You, what are you doing? High stall. What? You're crazy. What bananas back at base do we have? I must have like 1 or 2 bananas back home. Right? I must have. I used all my banana seeds. No way. An odd number of bananas. I mean, we could just keep going with the fruit. We'll get rid of all the fruit parcels. Package it all up. Guess there's a rock behind me. Yeah, there is. 2 blueberries, oranges. Keep those, keep those. Hey Corey, how's it going? As far as I'm aware, you're still at the top. These guys haven't thrown you off just yet. Oh, that's not cool. Google Drive did it. I'm sure Google Drive did it on its own, right? It didn't have any help to delete anything. But that sucks if you did all the work and basically the same stuff. Yeah, Super Pete, I think that's the way to go. Have one world where you play things sort of properly, if you like, and have another world where you just kind of have a little bit of fun with it and do what you want to do. Smashy's doing well to hold on to second place. He had a good run of points at one point. But not too bad, Corey. How are you going yourself? Had a good last few days? I kind of wish there was a way that you could see into the chest without being into the chest, so you can see what you're harvesting and when it's finished. I mean, I know it does automatically shut off anyway now, which is a good thing. I've added that in, but that's cool. It's getting there though, Peter. I think that, well, I say I think. Touch wood, that might come along when they bring in Chapter 2. So hopefully, because they're saying about putting water into creative as well. So hopefully they'll bring some sort of everything in. Would be nice. Would be nice. We are out of goodie. Over the axle on the back. That'll make it heavy putting in the bulkhead. Make it too heavy at the front and it's not straight. Put a little bit of a lean on it. I think it's clanging over there and I'm a little bit concerned because I know that our elevator is over there somewhere. I haven't actually been to check it out, see if it's all in one piece. There used to be one kicking around here, Nikhil, and then we went back to base to pick up some potatoes to take it out, and when we came back he despawned. But he is around here sometimes. Oh, I've had an idea. I have had an idea. And put a strange jockey wheel type thing under this. That'll help me out a little bit. Take it easy, Nikhil. Have a good one. Oh my god, he's gone in with all. I'll join you on this. I will use my 20 points. Garrett, why don't you have any? Well, this isn't going to end well, is it? Why did I come this way around as well? Aww. I'm never doing any support viewing raids ever again, Garrett. I'm just going to say. It's lost me all of my valuable points. I thought you were my friend. I trusted you. Turns out it was not a good idea. It was not a good idea at all. There is a cooldown on the heist. It's still 2 minutes, so I don't know if it's a cooldown individually or if it's just a cooldown in general. So if you can't run the heist, great driving. If you can't run the heist straight away, it's just got to chill out for a bit. Heist in 0 points. You should imagine some glitch in the system that decides, hey, I'm going to give you a multiplier of some random number. You end up walking away with a few points. Oh, what a shame. I was too late. You mean to say I kept all my points? Woo! I've also gained 40. Gained 20 even. 40. What a shame. Got a plan. I've got a cunning plan. Bear with me 1 minute. Bear with me. Where do I go? Into here, and then I go in here. Guys, for the next heist, because I'm feeling generous and we're waiting for the farm, for the next heist, there is a much higher chance of winning. This is one heist and one heist only. If you want to take advantage of the chance, now would be your time. There is still a chance that you can lose, but it is a very, very slim chance. You guys want to run the heist, you know what to do. I'm going to be interested by this because there is still a chance to lose as well. This could all go really wonderfully, or it could all go horribly wrong. If this goes horribly wrong, it's going to be such a troll. It just might look though. I hope it works. Oh, we're off. Hooray! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well done. Well done, guys. Who would have known? Yeah, there is like a guarantee if you win the heist, you're going to come away with something. So we're able to give you guys who have nothing a little bit of something if we win. Be warned, the percentage chance has now been changed back to normal. Currently, Corey, they're not much use for anything. They're just a little bit of fun. When I've worked out a few more things, you'll be able to use them for different, like... At the minute, they're just used for the heist. I don't know, and this is going to be super weird. Because of the ages of some of the people in chat, I don't know if I'm able to use, like, the gambling things. I don't know how that's looked on because it's not real money or anything like that. But at the end of the day, you're encouraging gambling to minors, which isn't something that you should be doing, and this kind of stuff. I mean, the heist is doing that bad enough, but there are other little mini games that you can do with them. If they're useless, then you want them. Sounds about right. But there are ways that, touch wood, one day when things are very different and we're potentially a bigger channel than what we are, if that ever happens, touch wood, there are ways that you can use your points to enter raffles and like giveaways and stuff like this, and they can also be used potentially as like money off, so you can get a discount if you wanted to get something from a merch store or this kind of stuff. So they have potential to be more useful than what they currently are. It's just obviously we're just small little Bonnie at the minute. That's true. What are the other mini games? Just bear with me, I'll have a quick look. So you've got slots, you've got, it just says gambling mini game, it doesn't really say much more than that. You've got slot machine, you've got duel, which I don't understand if that works, and reading it like that at the minute, that's all there is. There's also mini games where you can put a boss, an actual character as a boss on the stream, and then you guys beat him by commenting and liking and doing all this sort of stuff. So I don't know if there's a way that you can integrate the loyalty points into that system. He thinks that's not going to work, putting them there. What about if I put them that way up? Look a bit not cool, but that works. Yeah, they're only useless at the moment and potentially for the long foreseeable future. But other than that, it's like Bitcoin. Look at it like Bitcoin. Everybody wants it. No one knows what they can do with it. I think that perfectly describes what loyalty points are. Shut up, Garrett. What do you know? It used to be pay to win. Alright, we've had a little bit of a change in the system. Or was it really? That's good, that's good. That's exactly what we want. Now I want a T piece of pipe. T piece of pipe work. T piece of pipe. I don't have a T piece of pipe. Don't listen to them, Corey. They're only trying to make you feel bad. Bunch of haters. Jewel isn't turned on. You want me to turn Jewel on? I'll turn the Jewel on. Hold on. I don't know how it works. You have to type. So, minimum amount I'll put to 5, just to try and save some of you from your own headaches. But to use the Jewel, you've got to type like this. It's not letting me send it. There we go. You guys are your own worst nightmares, I tell you. Why me? Why me? I don't know what I have to do. Why are you dragging me into this? I haven't done anything wrong. You guys are just bullies, man. I used to like you. Go off people real quick. I hope I win. As well. Duel yourself. Well, that'll just be thing, won't it? That'll just be such a thing. Now Streamlabs has got to think about what you're asking it to do. I mean, by the looks of it, he can't even duel me, so... Joke's on you, I didn't actually turn it on. Oh dear. Okay, so now it is turned on. I think I was only looking at the settings. I thought I turned it on. But yeah, now it is turned on, apparently. Definitely. Maybe. Nailed it. How rude. Okay, I'll put it down to 1 then for you, John. Settings are saved. I have no idea, Cube, to be fair. I've got no idea how it works. It doesn't tell me anything. Ah! Wait. Is that how we do it? Do I have any outstanding jewels on my name? Although I don't think you do accept, do you? Ah, okay. Come at me, bro. You can't throw a jewel my way and then expect to take it away from me again. Hoorah. I appreciate it. Feels good, man. Never challenge your creator. If I was a nice guy, I'd give you them back. If I was a nice guy. Hey Cube, just look at it this way, right? Dueling is just another way that we can lose all of our points. I'm not sure it's smart or not. Why do you double shoot? Why do you double shoot? You shouldn't. No extra block hanging there. What you gotta pick on me for? I'm busy. Ooh, you're hard. Spelt with a capital A, no H. Because I'm English and that. I'm 2 for 2 in these duels, baby. There's no rig in here. The only thing that I can change with the duel is the minimum and the maximum amount. That is all I have controls with. I can turn them on, I can turn them off, and I can set the minimum that you can say somebody to duel you for. I can set the maximum. Other than that, I cannot do anything to do with percentages, wording, or absolutely anything at all. It's all in the hands of the Streamlabs gods. Nice logs, Garrett. Hombot Canyon. Let me show this punk who's boss. One more time. Please. Please don't be rigged. Please let me win it. The suspense is killing me. Need that clock out of which I don't know if it's good, the bad, the ugly, or fistful of dollars. I think it's a fistful of dollars. And he opens his little pocket watch and it plays its chime. Garrett, who's winning this duel? My eyes are pinned on chat, waiting for it to pop through, and it's not happening. I think Streamlabs has died. Oh, them's fighting words. There was no forfeit right here. I think Streamlabs went to sleep. So now he's awake. Okay, right. Ooh, floppy bearings. Floppy bearings. What's on the ground? I sent the duel out. I started the duel. Garrett accepted it. And then it just didn't happen. I ain't scared of you. That time it probably was. Never mind, look. Lol. There's a reason why I do stuff where I don't have to type. Nah, Garrett, Spastic Cube's right. I spelt it the wrong jewel. English isn't my first language. Does that count? Can I get away with that? You guys will believe that, right? I'm Swedish. You can't blame me. Blame the guy who accepted the wrong spelling. That's his fault. I'm not British. You can't prove it. Still waiting for the result of our duel. What has happened to mine and Garrett's duel again? It's not happening. I called it, he accepted it, and it just doesn't go anywhere. What happened? It doesn't mean that I am British. I'm just good at a British accent. There's a difference, right? You guys know this. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's not American, but he speaks perfectly good American English. It's as diplomatic a solution as we're gonna get. There ain't no flies on me, bro. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit rigged. I don't know how, but I've not started, I've not lost a single duel. Regardless if I've started it or if I've joined it. Can't get this tree off my head. There we go. Well, that's unfortunate. Not really sure, I mean, it's not rigged. I know it's not rigged. But I don't know how it's so screwy. Maybe. Oh, big man on campus bringing 100 points. He doesn't even have 100 points. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm feeling bad because everybody that comes at me unbeaten, it's not. There's something sus. Is this game fun and worth the money? Is a very good question, and it depends on the kind of games that you like. It can be fun and it can be worth the money, and it can also be very frustrating at times and make you regret you ever bought it, just like any other game. There's a lot of like design stuff that you can do with it. Are you sure about this, Super Pete? I got lucky. Well, I got lucky 7 times in a row, or whatever it's been. I don't know. I'm quite happy to take the L. I really am happy to take the L. This is so rigged, man. I guess so. It doesn't give me the option to follow in with the second duel. I can only do the first. If I knew why it was behaving the way it was, I'd look into it, but I promise you there's literally no other settings that I can look at other than the minimum and maximum amount that you duel for. So I don't know what's going on there. If you see it in chat, Cube, you can go accept straight away. If you see the guys type it in chat, you can tell it to accept. Streamlabs is just a little bit slow to catch up. I bet I can't accept this, can I? Trolled. You only needed 1 bullet, and I didn't think you really needed that one, so I just borrowed it. You don't... That's strange. How many points do you have, Garrett? Because I gave you 12. I'd be interested to see how many you've actually... It says that you've got. $22. That's why you could do 20. Hey, I finally got beat. GG. GG, Corey. GG. What were you trying to do, Scrap? There's nothing there. Give that man a cigar. Yeah, but Garrett, you gain points from being active in chat as well. So when you're typing in chat, you're gaining points. When you're viewing, you're gaining points. So you'll not be on 0 points for long. Even if you're just watching and not saying anything, you will eventually get points over a period of time. So it's not like you're going to be without. Wait, what? Yeah, just tabbed out all the hacks, huh? It was looking a little bit too suspicious. I mean, I've lost one and I've won another that's just earned me 300 points back, so... Something's working. Something's going right. Come on, hit it. It's it. Washed. These guys are literally coming out of the water like some sort of mad thing. It depends. If you get it on the right timing, because you get so many points every 5 minutes, I think it is. So if it was just good timing that you asked how many points you had at like minute number 4, for example, and then rolls around and you've got a couple of points, and yeah, it can happen. I promise you. See, we're not so pay to win anymore, Garrett. We've adjusted the numbers to try and be fair to the people who are here for thousands of hours. This thing doesn't want to stay up hills. Maybe we should put some fatter wheels on the back as well. Do we have 3x2s? Are 3x2s an option? I don't think they are they? No, they're not. Nine by 5s. Woo. Da 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 da. Goodbye. Just think how many points you guys would have had if you hadn't wasted them all. Woo. You'd have been some millionaires by now. Maybe I need to get 2 whatchamacallit dudes on this. Maybe. I appreciate you guys getting me up to the top 10 there with all your dueling going on. It's been really sweet of you guys. Help me out. Not something I needed, but I appreciate it. Take it easy, Scrap Survivor. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it, my guy. Taking us a while to get these bananas. Maybe we could just take some fertilizer with us next time. Wah. Don't hate the player. I merely accepted the challenges. You guys knew what you was getting into, I'm sure. There's many a talk about my FPS skill. Should have took that into account when you decided you wanted to go duel in. Nice try, Will. I don't tell you off for spending them. I merely advise. How's it going, Mandy? No dramas. We appreciate it, whether you're here for a minute or here for an hour. I just appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Well, what we can do here is ask it to plant the bananas. Jolly good. This half the grow. Ooh, you look a little bit dry. That'll be alright. Look, you want to cancel the duel. Just to see it works, right? Let's go. Let's go. I need to stop double shooting. We finally got enough for a whole pack of bananas. What else is over there? Oranges over there. Take some carrots to eat. And the rest, as they say, is l'histoire. Huh? I think it's confused by the reads of things. That's fair, Cube, that's fair. You never know who's out trying to get your head. Breath. I do have fuel on me. What a brave man who wants to go in the heist instead. I can't decide if this guy is brave or just insane. A very fine line. I don't know, Gary, I'm pretty handy. I told you the story about when me and my friend went to a bar and got set up on by 7 bouncers and a bar owner. We seemed to walk away from that alright. I'm not 35. Not yet. I'm at least 22. GG Cube. GG. Give that man a pat on the back. His life's work into winning one of them. Oh man, there's been a load of rain and all the snow's melted. It's gonna be like an ice rink out there tonight. I could be 22, go away. You don't know that I'm not. Yeah, stinky moo. I'll try not to. over the axle. That's what we want. Okay. Give myself no room to work with now. There we go. There you go, Cube. Getting back up there. Earning your way to the top again. Like it. Yes, it is Fant mod. Those extra wheels at the bottom. With the weight at the minute not doing anything, but they'll help. I believe in you guys, Garrett. I believe you will. You've got it in you. That's for sure. How's it going, Smashy? Like I say, no drama about turning up late, whether you're here for a minute or an hour. I just appreciate people dropping in. Woo. Boy, done good, huh? Garrett, I'm not sure that's the way to the top. I mean, it could be. I'll try and do like a... I want to call it a happy hour, but I don't want it to last an hour long because I think that'd be a little bit OP. But like we did there with like one heist or maybe a couple of minutes worth of heists where it goes up in the world, so you guys get a bit more of a better payback. I think that's always an option. But we now have the ability to get the mounted spud gun, which is good.
Thank you.
Ooh, how much is an ammo rate? Where's the normal ammo crate? There it is. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, dueling to smash. You basically... You just say how many points and you want to duel with somebody. It is a 1v1. All you have to do is accept, and then Streamlabs does its own thing and then decides that you're going to lose and the other person's going to win. Don't recommend dueling. Everybody else seems to love it, so... By the looks it might have been Super Pete. Maybe. I don't know. No, maybe not. Who knows? What do the melee tools do before you leave? Before I leave, yeah, bear with me. There's a little bit of a delay. I'll go back. So, they look different, and they are different speeds, different sizes, and different, not necessarily abilities, but they do offer a couple of different things. For example, there is a light, and the light casts, quite literally, light. So it's like having the glow stick in your hand, but obviously it's also a melee tool. Or a melee, depends where you're potato. Doesn't it smash it? It really does sound like a bad idea. Duel in the chat. Hilarious if there was somebody called the chat just popped in. So the melee tools, these guys, this is just literally a baseball bat. If you read the description here, it says that it does, so all of this, the description is damage, speed, range, and it's made by Fun. And it's basically compared against the original. So if you compare it against the old sledgehammer, the baseball bat does less damage, but it's quicker. But it's also got a lower range. This is the construction lamp I was talking about. So its damage is more, but it's slow. But it also has a little light that's turned on at night. Then you've got like the electric hammer. If you have a battery in your inventory, When you use the electric hammer, it'll have an electric shock charge to it. And then you got like the bazooka, which is just nuts. The Haybot fork, which is pretty cool. It pulls in items around you. But again, it's just different ranges, different speeds that you wing it at. Tiny little things like this. Oh, Garrett, you are not my father. No matter how much Darth Vader you become. Do you think that everybody in chat would have to type accept, though? That could be a bit bonkers. No dramas, dude. No dramas. Everybody's favourite, say everybody's favourite, most people's favourite is the Red Bull can because you swing it really fast. And it's like a 2-hit kill on most bots. But don't want to put it there either. Put it straight in front of another rock. The farm is nearly ready. Woot. Right, we can start to make this thing actually a little bit more tanky than a tank is. Ooh, now then. I've had an idea. Hold on, lads, I've had a cunning plan. So... I get rid of all of this stuff. And I'll keep that in there because that's going to be useful. No. I needed that there, really. I should have kept the engine in. It's all good. It's all good. Right. So then if we'd use this engine for that. So that's all driving. And we'll do suspension glitch steering, which I know isn't everybody's favourite. What is that? Why is there a controller there? I'm a little bit confused. I need to go to my lift. See what's going on. Huzzah! He's won himself some goodies. GG, Garrett. A little bit confused why I've got a spare controller in here. Don't know what it's for. Don't remember needing a spare controller. He got scared and he ran away. Really enjoy this music. I'm so glad it's very repetitive. Oh, I don't have enough room. I need 4 spaces. Oh. No worries. Wait, that's not going to help me out either. Huh. Let's leave that floating in midair. Just want to go see what this... Oh, my days are so fast. Woo! If everybody in chat joins the heist, you can have everybody in chat join the heist. Just whether or not they will, though. Take it easy, Mandy. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Level 5 seat. Level 2 seat. Oh, that's strange. No, it's not. Never mind. I'm seeing things that aren't there. It should still work though, honestly. Even if you got no points, I think a raid still has a chance to pay you back. If you guys all... Hello. If you guys all go and do a raid and win, those who are on 0 points should still be able to get something somehow, I'm sure. Somebody did it earlier, didn't they? Ah, there's a tote bot near the lift. Oh, you're not just a tote bot, you're a hay bot. Fantastic. But surely doing the heist with 0 is the same as doing the heist with all, right? Fair enough. So this controller doesn't actually do anything. Which means, aha! Coolio, right, now we know what's a whatty what. No worries, Smashy. Hope you're enjoying it anyway. Cube, I'm sure you'll be able to lose 10 easy enough. There's a speciality to be had. Probably that right there. Take it or leave that as you will. Whoa. Ready to harvest? You are ready to harvest. Which means... Ooh, component kits. I think I'm getting more component kits from Haybots again. Like, I never used to get this many. Oh, I thought I'd harvest on the way back out. Or maybe it will. They're not ready. They're not. Bananas are. Blueberries are not. Oh dear. Sorry, Cube. Almost feel responsible. Whoopsie daisy. Hey, we've actually got some banana seeds now. We have a good crop. Well, I've got to hand it to you. You're persistent. There's no argument there. You're definitely persistent. Credit where it's due. Oh, you had a blocked path. Good call. Well spotted, that man on the blocked path. I'll go with you guys on this one. That's my boogie gun. All of this stuff in here right now. We'll come back to it at a later date. Ah, we just need bigger weapons. Ooh la la. Ah, favoritism. If there's anything that's rigged, it's the heist. Without a doubt, heist is totally rigged. goes my beautiful 7th or 8th place, whatever it was. Well, this has completely and utterly screwed me. I can't turn because my machine's decided it wants to sit flat to the ground. There we go. That's a bit of an explosion. I don't know if it's still here, Cube. I think he's probably gone to work. Yeah, it's not in chat. It might be here though. It doesn't let me know. Yeah, never mind. Take it easy, Super Pete. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. I should be working now. I should be back to. I mean, it says there's 16 viewers, but it only shows 6 participants because it only shows the chat participants, I think. Alright, well, it seems like I can't join the heist with nothing. It's the steering that's going a bit crackers. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. This game and its impossibilities is something cool. It's been good. It started out nice. That's live streams and shorts, I think. But no, it's good. I appreciate it. We ended last year pretty well, and trying to keep the momentum up has been hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting really sort of burnt out, I guess, which is why when I was editing the video that went up yesterday, it took so long to edit that video, just in general. But I decided I was getting really kind of tired with it, if it makes sense. Like, I was getting really worked out with it. That's what kind of just took a couple of hours to go make some pizza with my old man, and then hit up the snowman the other day. That's pretty cool. The only problem with the snowman thing, when I was finished, some guy decided he wanted to have a chat in the freezing cold for about 2 hours, which was a bit crazy because social distancing and that. I just wanted to get home, but it's nice to see real people once in a while. As long as you behave properly, it's all good. It's a weird one though. I guess one thing that I've always said to my mate who we talk a lot about this whole YouTube side of things. I've always said I never want to be streamer. And if you're a streamer, you've got to kind of police yourself really, really well. But if I'm just making video content, I can say what I like and then edit it out. How's it going, Mr. T? Thanks for dropping in. And then weirdly, I started to stream just before Christmas because I wanted to still deliver content. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to deliver, so I just thought, just do a couple of streams. And they've gone really well, you know. They have gone well for a small channel, for a small guy. I think they've gone all right. But then people will drop in and like, oh, when's the next stream? Everybody's like wants to know when the next stream is. But then people also want another video, and I'm one man. Yeah, the devs are still working. As long as you have to go, and every time they update the game, you have to go back into the survival lure and sort out the dev command again. But it will still work. It does still work. You just have to change the file again after every update. That's all. But yeah, people want a stream, people want videos, and I've also got like a normal life to try and run as well, and it's trying to please everybody. Because a lot of the audiences across the world, they've got Americans, Australians, people from India and all this sort of stuff in. And you try streaming at a time that suits everybody is impossible. It's crazy, but it's an expectation that people pretty much demand, even as a small channel. It's a really, really weird one. That's what I mean though, Garrett. Like, so my original series that I did, they were about half-hour long. And how I did that, it was an hour's worth of gameplay, and then it literally took me 3 hours of editing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly the greatest editor in the world. So that's one reason why it takes me so long to edit. But going through an hour's gameplay and 3 hours to edit, you know, that's 4 hours. So imagine a stream, this stream is currently just about to hit 3 hours. And then you're going to go through and pull out the best bits. It's crazy. Hey, you could pay somebody to do that for you. That's not a problem. But then that's an expense that you're not getting a return on. So you got to think about where your investment is. Your own time is one thing, because time is money after all. So you got to work out how much time you yourself are willing to put in and what the cost is going to be. And it's a very interesting balancing act. I tell you, there's a lot of respect gained for people who stream and make content all themselves when you try and do it, because it is mental. And you're running out of fuel again. It's been fun, I've enjoyed it. Just wish I could edit quicker. Like, Europe's good, Europe works for me. Europe's my time zone, but I think when life goes back to some sort of normality and I'm back at work again, it's going to be weekend streams only if I stream. Does he do it all himself, Garrett? Like, is he a sole creator, or does he have a team? I say a team. Does he send all this stuff out?
Christ.
I mean, he's got 3.4 million people. He's going to have editors. You show me a streamer that has got over, you know, sort of like 500,000 or even over probably 200k. Or a YouTuber that's got over 200k subscribers, they are going to have an editor. It just makes their life so much easier, like you say, because they can stream and then somebody can just pull from the VODs and do things that way around. Like, fair play, it's working smart instead of working hard. think my... What would it be? My gripe is from the audience point of view. All of what food? As far as I'm aware, there's no extra food in the mod than what there is in the original game. Ah, these things, of course. No worries, Cube. Thanks for dropping by. You take it easy, pal. Have a good rest of your evening. Fair play. If it's been editing for his whole life, you know what I mean? Like, if you guys know how to edit, then you know your workflow, you know how you're doing everything, all the shortcuts and everything else like that, you'd be laughing. I think there's one thing that can massively speed up your work, is knowing what you're doing. I have no room for the stone. Oh boy. Ooh, need to do a water run. Actually, don't I have... No. Garrett's cheating again. He's winning all of the heists on his own. I get home... I get home about 5:30 PM. Then I gotta do the usual. Eat, shower, whatever else. By which time during the week is like the last thing I want to be doing is streaming. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. During the weekend, so Fridays work good for me. Fridays I finish at 12, I finish at midday, so I get home real quick. And then I just gotta, wow, that transferred fast. And then I eat lunch, and like I'm good to go by like 1 o'clock or something on a Friday. So that would be like an hour later than I started the stream, or half an hour later than I started the stream. So it'd still be early for you guys over in the States. So it'd be like maybe 6, 7 a.m. Which is manageable. My work is lost wax casting. I work with a bronze sculptor and we make sculptures. And we're waiting on a horse actually. We sent a little clay, a little small figurine away. And they're gonna make it huge. They're gonna turn it up into a life size and then some kind of horse. And then we've got to do our work with it and turn it into bronze. It'll be good. It'll be fun. It takes a little while. And obviously with the current situation that's going on around the world, and the fact that my boss is 80 something years old, That works though, Garrett, as long as you're in front. If you're ahead, you're alright. It's like people want content all the time. So you got to decide on an upload schedule and then work to that. But if you're streaming for 4 hours an evening, say for 3 days a week, so the other 4 days a week you're editing, are you going to get a video up on the days that you're not streaming, or are you going to upload once a week? Like, what's your upload schedule plan to be around that? Damn straight I privated them vlogs. The audience aren't ready for this jelly. There are a lot of ways around it. When it comes to this whole YouTube thing, it literally is a work input thing. The more effort you put into it, eventually you reap the rewards over time. I think that's the one thing that people don't understand when they see somebody doing this sort of the same thing that they do, maybe, and they don't understand why is channel A bigger than channel B when I do the same thing as them. And it's a case of it's the input effort. And my channel only started to pick up a little bit of momentum in November, December, but I've spent pretty much most of the year doing almost daily content. So that's a lot of videos to go up to see nothing come back on it, and then all of a sudden it starts to come in at the same time. I know people that have turned to me and said that they might give up YouTube because they're not getting much traction. It's like, okay, how many videos you put up? You put up 20 videos. Okay, I've got over 200 videos. I'm not, you know, it takes a lot of time. It does take time. I just wish people kind of understood what they were getting into before they got into it. It's not easy. It's not a license to print money like people hope it is. But it is something that I find fun, as stressful as it can be sometimes. It depends on your work ethic, how motivated you are, and how well we can stay focused. Focus is a huge thing. Like, there are days where I just cannot stay focused, and then there's no point in me even trying. And then other days where I'll be so focused, luckily, like I say, at a minute, because I'm not working, I've got no reason to wake up or go to sleep. So if I'm really focused, I'll be up, I'll stream, I'll record in the mornings, because I like to stream in the afternoons when everybody across the world has some chance of catching it. So I'll probably record for 2-3 hours in the morning, grab some lunch, quick lunch. After I finish lunch, jump straight onto stream for 3 hours and a bit, drop off, grab some more food, then jump straight back on to record for 2-3 hours. Then I'll pull myself off of doing anything like that and just chill with my mate playing games for, again, another 2-3 hours. And then when he decides he's going to go to bed, then I'll just drop on and start editing. It's not advisable to do that. But if that's how motivated you are one day, then, you know, you've got to make the most of your time. But ultimately, it's a massive effort and not necessarily for any reward. Like, even what I get at the minute in terms of ad revenue, I would make at work in less than, what, half a day maybe? But then that comes into itself in terms of how many viewers you get on videos, your content, what it's about, yada yada yada, CPM, RPM, all that stuff, and that gets really complicated. But the basics of it is, when you're small, it's nice enough to, a month's worth of revenue will buy me a nice meal out. But I have to work hard for a month to get a nice meal out. So yeah, see, that's what I'd like to do as well. I'd like to be more of a variety streamer / creator than just Scrap Mechanic. Like, I enjoy Scrap Mechanic, but it also hits a nerve some days, and it's sometimes I'd really rather not do with it whatsoever for quite a while, because you just get bored of it. But the difficulty is, with the way that YouTube is at the minute, when you're small and you change your niche, if you like, or you change the game that you're playing, then that upsets YouTube, it upsets your audience, because they came to you for one thing. So you kind of got to build more of a I don't know what you call it. You got to build a personality rather than an audience, and I don't think I'm anywhere near that yet. But that's what growth and progression is all about, right? You got to do these things. You got to learn what you got to learn. You got to work towards the direction you want to take, and it's going to take years. Yeah, 1 million should be good. It seems to be the kind of ballpark figure I've seen people. Yeah, that's the dream. If I could get myself in a position where I was able to do something so that... Look at this clever little tote bot for a start. Look at him! What a clever little bugger. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, but it'd be nice to be able to get somewhere where 3 uploads a week potentially would be spot on. But I think there needs to be a day where you can save it. So, for example, if Scrap Mechanic decided that one day the devs were going to drop a major update, you need to be able to get a video out as quick as you can on that. So you've either got to choose to stick to a schedule, or you've got to just go for the glory. I know some content creators, they have like an upload schedule where they'll do like Monday, Friday, Saturday, for example, and they'll leave the days Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just in case some news drops and they can throw it in there. Which I think it's a cool idea, no? It probably is why I don't sleep. I mean, I don't sleep anyway, but too much blue screen time isn't good for you. But you'd be surprised how creative your mind gets at the wrong time of day. I think that's the only way to kind of put it across. Just as I'm tucked up in bed, just as my head hits the pillow, I'll have some light bulb moment that'll be like, hey, I wonder if you could do this in Scrap Mechanic. I wonder like if this is possible. Bearings. And you just want to sort of say, okay, nice one, brain. How about we think about that at reasonable time of day? You know, I'd much rather have my ideas come to me at 10 o'clock in the morning than 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. If they come to me at 10 o'clock in the morning, I can act on it there and then I can see if it works, I can do something about it. It comes to me at 3 a.m. No. When do I go sleep on a working day? I aim for like 10, 11 a.m. And 11 p.m. Just because... I suppose because of the machinery that we're around at work, it's always good to be rested. Obviously, you don't want to be messing around with, like, well, molten bronze and not be concentrating because you're a little bit tired. You go wrong at that place, something can go really wrong and you could end up losing your life. So you like to be switched on. Depends. I know that when I do go back to work, I'm going to be sleeping real early because I am going to be shattered. But then you're going to get into a routine again where you can find your rhythm and you'll be able to cope on the sleep that you do get. I used to be able to get a couple of hours, what, an hour and a half maybe, in of editing before I gave up the go. All night. We've also got to think streaming is, you've got to have a bit of personality about it. You've got to have a bit of over exaggeratedness or something just to keep going, just to keep what am I trying to say, just to keep some sort of interaction, or otherwise you're just some miserable so-and-so that sat on stream looking at chat thinking that I just want these people to leave me alone, I just want to, you know, do XYZ or whatever else. So you do need a little bit of energy in you. Which is what I appreciate about you guys in chat, you know, you do kind of turn up. You do have some sort of energy around you that kind of washes over. That's pretty handy, really. It is strange. Like, realistically, I'm a very quiet guy. I like to keep myself to myself. Pretty shy. Very antisocial. So streaming is a very strange step. It depends, Smashy, if you can get your pipes, because what are pipes? They're just metal, right? Metal is easy enough to get by, just go node stuff. I think a lot of us, John, a lot of sort of new or smaller channels and streamers, we don't feel that we have that showmanship about us, but for some reason people watch our stuff. So we must be doing something right. Hold on a second. The heck is going on? Something outside my house is revving their engine like crazy. Sorry, yeah, where were we? Talking to yourself is one way to get you through. I think I've mentioned it before, but one thing that I really struggle with is the imposter situation. Imposter syndrome is what it's called. It's nothing like crazy or medical or anything like that. It's just a case of not... You yourself feel that you don't deserve the whatever is coming your way in a good way. So that was something that was new to me over the Christmas when I started to get literally hundreds of subscribers, and I see other people's content and I'm looking at their stuff and I'm thinking, why are they not getting this stuff? I don't deserve it. It's what they call imposter syndrome, and it's very, very weird. I think that's true though, Jonathan. Like, just off the top of my head, if I'm thinking about the big streamers that I kind of watch, I more watch their videos that they make rather than the streams that they do. I think that's true. They have like a just chatting moment where they'll just do a piece with just themselves on a camera talking to their chat. So that's their interaction that they've got going on there. Then they'll be pretty good at their game and they'll be knowledgeable about it, and they've all got a personality. Just gonna have a look at that name that you just typed out there, Smashy. Oh, I think I've seen this dude. Have I seen this dude? Have a look, see. Yeah, I think I've seen him. He's got some pretty good videos. All good. I don't know, like, the one thing that I must learn is that there is an audience for everything. And that's good as it is bad. It's good because I think if people try hard enough, eventually their stuff is going to stick. It's also bad because then there's people who are very controversial who can get an audience. Whether or not that's a good thing in itself, again, is, well, I guess that's questionable. But the good thing for every person who is trying to do YouTube is there is an audience for your stuff. You just have to find it, and not everybody wants to stick around as long as it takes to find it, but there is an audience there. I think, Jonathan, with your stuff is very well put together, but that's almost like the problem is because nobody understands the work that goes into your stuff. Like when you gotta deal with the music and you gotta deal with the editing, like it all fits brilliantly as a package. It is amazing. But then I don't know whether it's just simply because of the size of the channel. People don't appreciate it. They just overlook the work that goes into it. I don't know. It's a very it's a weird old thing anyway. That hay, you gotta wait a couple of minutes for the heist to refresh. But it failed by the looks of it. It's all good, it'll be back around. Wobbly wheels are no good for anyone. Ooh, crime. I didn't know that was time. I'll do you guys a deal, huh? Say that as I'm struggling. I was going to say, we'll just mine this. That's an interesting one then, Jonathan. Like, do you think, because like you say you're making a cartoon, you're making entertainment, which category do you put it under on YouTube? Like, obviously, if you put it under gaming, it's potentially easier for people who understand the game to find. But if you put it under sort of a cartoon entertainment thing, will it reach a different audience that might appreciate what's going on? If people don't know the game, it might be interesting to them as a cartoon experience. Does it look good though, Corey? It worked last time. That's interesting. That's interesting. What do you call it? Interesting information, though. If you're seeing those kind of people subscribe to your stuff, I would be tempted, personally. No, I agree it'll happen. I personally would be tempted to just put a couple of videos out in a different category and see if you notice any traction difference. It's like you say, if you're not necessarily, yeah, you're not necessarily doing the game stuff, you're doing a more entertainment thing, you might hit a different audience, it might be your thing. But you take it easy and have a good one. Thanks for dropping by, Jonathan. What the heck is that supposed to say? Yeah, I use shorts just to, for the most part, to throw at a different game. And just, some of them are good, some of them are really, really not good. But it's just to kind of, just try a different thing, you know? Scrap Mechanic shorts work, and they pull in a lot of Scrap Mechanic audience, which is good. A lot of people have said, a couple of people have said in the comments recently that they've found the channel through the Scrap Mechanic shorts. So, those shorts work. Fair enough. But I use the shorts for just a little bit of COD gameplay at the minute, just something different. Helps me break up the monotony of Scrap Mechanic. This rock is literally multiplying. Every time I hit the middle rock and it explodes, it throws out another rock the same size. It has potential, I'll tell you, Garrett, if it was more optimized and things weren't as buggy as what they are, it's got such a potential future, it really does. But it's just a little bit, as you see with me trying to mine this, it lags, my bearings glitch, it's kind of rusty where it needs to work. And that's just it as well, like Maddox has said there, it needs a little bit of meaning. Oh, this is terrible frames. If Chapter 2 brings some good stuff, it will really hit it well. It will. If they bring fixes, and if they bring purpose. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still in early access, I understand all that and what that means, but I don't know. I shouldn't have to worry about my bearings collapsing like they are doing on my back wheels right now whilst trying to mine a node. I don't mind it not having a particular story that you have to stand to, but just, I don't know, it just needs a little bit of something. You need a little bit of purpose in these things. I think it's about the same. If you're talking about the literal night and day in Scrap Mechanic, then no, the night is not longer than the day. You can see that by the time. I mean, maybe it is. Hang on, it gets dark at like 7 on the game, doesn't it? You only get 11 hours of darkness. You should get 13 hours of light. The Smashy, I wouldn't worry about what people say. You do you because you want to do it. You know what I mean? People will always find something to have a go at you for. It's just whether you let it bother you. You're always going to do something wrong in somebody's eyes. That's literally just how it happens. As long as you're happy doing what you're doing and you're not upsetting, you know, you're not going out hurting anybody, then they'll get over it. Eventually they'll get over it. It takes people a while, but they'll get over it. You're playing the game the way that you want to play it, you know? That's just it, Garrett. You need a reason to go somewhere. Realistically, what's your reason right now? You've got to build a farm, get all the stuff to the trader. So the only distance you have to travel is to the second packaging station. You have no real reason to go any further than that. You can explore the entire map, but there's no reason to. I wouldn't have gone to the Scrap City if I wasn't streaming. No, I'm completely on board with that as well. You're not caring what people think and social anxiety. It's a double-edged sword where your words say one thing and then your kind of mind wants to go at you differently. But I think kind of I've got very social friends, which is a bit you have no choice in being social when people are like that, you know. They're good people and I'm glad that they're my friends, so you got to meet them in the middle sometimes. Well, I don't think that'll ever be mud in Scrap Mechanic. I think that's just a step in a direction that they will not go. Which is why I think not Scrap Mechanic, what's it called? I think Minecraft works better as multiplayer because there's constant, you can bounce off each other, you can, I don't know, have little sort of wars with each other, this kind of thing. At the minute, Scrap Mechanic, it doesn't really hold out well. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Garrett. I keep dropping the stream and chatting with these guys. You have a reputation around in here anyway. People always wonder where you are when you're not talking. Wonder if you're around and it's too quiet. I understand it's easier to be social when there's a screen there, I get it. If that's how you feel comfortable, then so be it. A vital member of the community. It helped us. Yeah. Watched a lot of the stream. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Smashy, if you checked out Spin Tire's games, Spin Tire's Mud Runner and Snow Runners. I know you're always lurking. freaky. But I appreciate it, honestly. It helps me. And if for whatever reason it gives you a little bit of peace of mind or something, they drop into the stream and just have it on in the background, then so be it. I really appreciate it. I think that's cool. That's what it is. If we're here to like lighten somebody's day or just kind of help their mood out a little bit, that's a good thing. I mean, that'd be funny if I wasn't wearing shorts, but I'm wearing shorts. So it's not funny. A little freaky. Just wondering if we were going to get that. Well, the lag has stopped a little bit anyway, so that's helpful. And we've got ourselves a lot more stone that we didn't really need or want. We've also got a lot of metal, so that'll be good. And the sunroom. You won't see where I am from the sunroom. Wrong side of the house. Nice try though. I missed all that WhatsApp beef. I guess it's something to do with the privacy or something, right? But I mean, when you realise what you kind of hand over to social media anyway, I think people kind of lose their mind a little bit about things that they don't really know what's going on with, you know? I don't face the side, I face the front. But then if you use Facebook, if you use YouTube, if you use Google, chances are your data is going to be shared around anyway. How did you accidentally blow up the boat? How do you accidentally blow up a boat? Sure. A double question for the same answers. Now we just gotta wait, really, and let this thing fill up. Maybe I should get two of these bad boys on. Where can I steer it from? Steer it from up here, maybe? Blow people's mind. No, our real cookies. Chocolate chips. Yeah, Fantmod has got the bazooka, doesn't he? I love cookies. I think the best cookies that I've ever had is the cookies from KFC around here. They're gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. I need to put 2 of these on here for sure. Are these much wider? They are much wider. Go back to back with him. I might have to do that. Unskippable 20 seconds. 20 seconds? Get that bad boy and fast forward, Smashy. That's what I like about them. They're soft. You can't replicate that stuff at home. It just doesn't work. Oh yeah, cookies at home are nothing like the cookies that you get from the store. They don't hit the same way. They're nice, don't get me wrong, I love homemade cookies, but they just hit different. If your crumble is the same as the crumble that I'm thinking of, it is not like a cookie in any sense. I can't do max turning, I'll lock out my wheels against the rest of my machine. Oh, okay, so that's scattered them everywhere. Great. Yeah, no, it can't. I know what type of crumble you're talking about. It is not the same as a cookie. Nowhere near. Not even technically. Still don't have the turning on the inside wheel, that's the only thing. When I turn it, this wheel here, if it was on max, it's going to rub on the inside. When it goes the other way, when it's that way, it'll be fine. But when it's the other side, the inside wheel, it hasn't got the room for the max turning. Crumble cookie is not a crumble though. So you're mixing it. That's like there's got to be some other example out there that I just can't think of off the top of my head right now. No, don't take the tree out. I'm not letting you win that one. I will duel you for it if must be. Hey, there we go. Oh yeah, so all now, isn't it? That's all of the rock, unless there's any below the surface that I'll worry about later, but... But yes, we are good. Right, you know the drill from here. We're on our way back home. So the next time I stream, if I remember, I want to do a tank using our little exploring vehicle that we got. I want to go stick a turret on it or something, because we've got the mounted spud gun. So we'll probably get another one of them. And we'll try and make some sort of tank up. Might as well wait for this to smash up. One last big heist. I don't know how many I had. Streamlabs died again. Oh, okay. I had nothing. Never mind. That's me out of the heist. I can't win anything. I've heisted all and I've got nothing to heist with. I'm out of this. Mashy, you got the most look out of everybody in there, I swear. GG, yo. Yeah, so next time I stream, if I remember rightly, I'll do a tank. We'll build a tank out of the leftover vehicle body that we used for exploration, which is over there. Not entirely sure how we'll do it, but we'll get a turret on this bad boy. We'll get the cannon on there. And we'll do something wonderful with it. But until then, my fellows, I appreciate everybody that's dropped by. You guys, as always, have been awesome. You kept me chatting. You kept us going for nearly 4 hours, so I just want to say a massive thanks. I hope you guys are well, and I will catch you later. Take it easy, and yeah, see you later, guys. Cheers. Bye.